A loud yawn fills Pooch, move. A loud yawn fills the living room. The droning of the television briefly overshadowed. The scene couldn't be more normal. Rose lounging about on the couch, watching the morning news, the sounds of traffic outside heading off to work, and me stumbling around pulling on the last of my clothes as the morning's lessons loom. One thing is different now, though.
Your girl's got a girl.
Just thinking. That was last night, so this is just the day after. Just thinking about what happened last night makes my heart race. But I have no idea what's supposed to happen after something like that. Well, you hold hands. Unprotected hand holding.
You have 2 dates, and then you put tape on the door lock.
Mm-hmm. As the wise Shirogane once said.
Exactly.
What happens when I see Eileen again? How close am I meant to be with her now that we're going out? Are we allowed to hold hands? Well, we already... we're at 2:15. And there's the kiss itself, playing over and over in my mind. The feeling of her soft lips on mine, the way she looked so flustered afterwards. Ow!
Now daydreaming. Oh, just kidding.
Yeah, I was hoping it was
Jimmy
just she
Rose.
here herself. The sharp pain from my shin brings me back into the real world. Bending down to rub my poor leg, revealing the cost of me walking into a chair. The feeling of embarrassment isn't helped by Rose looking over in concern.
You okay?
Girls,
Yeah, you got it bad, don't you?
woman. It's nothing, just on my leg.
Not sick or something, are you? You've been more clumsy than usual today. Is it
We didn't tell her?
love sickness?
I call bullshit. That would have been the first thing we did when we came home. We told her.
Burst through the
I'm
front
fine,
door.
just
I'm in love. I'm in love, and we kissed, and we're gonna do it
We
again.
touched faces. I'm fine. Just didn't sleep much last night. It's times like this that normally being a morning person doesn't pay off. I shrug off her concern as best as I can, distracting myself by throwing on my clothes to prepare for the chill outside.
Just take it easy, all right? Yeah, this is bad enough out there already.
I will.
I don't like that foreboding.
I know. It feels like this is about to turn into like way more dramatic thing than it led us to believe it was. The walk down the road towards campus does me good, giving time for my mind to settle and get back to the daily routine. Not everything is quite the same, though. My footsteps feel light, and what's typically an arduous walk feels unusually easy. I'm not quite dancing in the streets, but the day feels just a little brighter than usual. It's nice. I'm in love. The snowfall begins getting heavier now that it's December. I pass a few people standing outside buildings while looking mournfully at their roofs, plotting how to dislodge the snow piles on top. The traffic's also slowed to a crawl, rolling by carefully. Ads for winter sales on television are into full swing by now, which reminds me that I should get my shopping done when I have some free time. I think I can scrape together enough money to buy a little something for everyone in my family. We're already... See, the fact that we got together so close to Christmas means we now have even less time to prepare for our first Christmas together.
Congratulations, we played ourselves.
Exactly. Then there's Christmas cards for my new friends here, not to mention organizing a trip home for the break. Christmas is meant to be relaxing, but it feels like there's so much to organize for that I don't know what to get my girlfriend. Well, she likes painting. She's pretty simple in that regard.
No. The obvious choice with so little time to prepare is to get just a bow, slap it on ourselves,
Oh my god.
say,
Oh my god.
your present is me. Also take
And then she's like, oh, so you're gonna model for me again.
Mm-hmm.
Also taken from every other like romance thing. The joke is at least made. I've never seen it actually work.
No.
But it's always the
Never
joke.
followed through, for sure. But
Yeah. No, actually, I take that back. Junjo Romantica did the few things I do feel like praising that show for. It was actually really funny because he did that, and then, or no, it wasn't that he even like really committed to that. He entertained the thought like if I asked him what he wanted, I guarantee the first thing he would just say is me. But then but like okay, but I still have to try and ask. He's like, by the way, is there anything you want for Christmas or for your? I think it wasn't even Christmas. It was like his birthday or something, or it was like to celebrate something. And the guy sure did just go like, "Yeah, you." It's like, "Oh, I knew." And he didn't give a fuck. They didn't give a fuck. He fucked. Not important. Going up to the campus, I try to focus my thoughts back on the school for the time being. Thankfully, the paths here are better cleared and nothing else. As students file in past the gate, my heart skips a beat as I recognize a particular blonde girl. She looks back and notices me as I skip up to meet her, her usual tired expression unwavering. Wow, now even seeing me. I've never met someone so far from a morning person. Morning.
hey, Allison.
And with that, the both of us begin to walk in side by side. All thoughts of schoolwork leave my mind as I try to stop myself glancing at Eileen, furtively trying to work out exactly how I'm supposed to act around her. The part where we admit we're interested in each other was also where most of the romance movies I've seen end. And I've never gone out with anyone before. Classic. Then there's the fact that neither of us has said a word to each other beyond a quick greeting. I try to comfort myself with the thought that it's probably the same for Eileen too. It's always so hard to read her poker face.
Good grief, it's cold today.
She's not thinking at all about yesterday, is she? That's cool. That's cool. It's not like I bumped my shin today. Just thinking about her lips and how they felt. That's cool. Boobs. With a long breath, it feels like all my restlessness leaves me. Eileen's relaxed attitude makes me feel embarrassed for getting so worked up after seeing her again. How are you so confident about this? You know, this going out and everything, and then she hits us with a, "Oh, we're going out." Like, I'm kidding.
What are you talking about? I'm just really good at faking it.
Hanging in my head, I give up on even trying to read her. The grin Eileen gives me makes me feel better about today in an instant. Her normally cold demeanor, if just for a moment, is pierced by that sincere smile that peeks through. A smile which soon evaporates, collapsing into something else entirely. Did she just spot Caprice? Is something wrong?
I just remembered something troublesome. Caprice.
Oh man, I didn't want to be right. Oh, I almost ask why before the obvious hits me. With my thoughts finally moving beyond the girl at my side, the implications of all this become clearer.
No, she said we would be roommates to be, and she was right.
Like I owe her $40. Should we just tell her? And Wallace. I'm surprised Wallace wasn't the first person that came to her mind.
I'd rather not. You know Caprice as well as I do. I don't want her to make a fuss about us getting together. And again, she'll probably work it out herself. She's not stupid, unlike other people I know.
Why did you look at me when you said that? Also, that's actually high praise coming from you that she's not stupid.
Don't tell her
She
I said
knows how
that.
Take about what you implied about me being stupid, and I won't. She knows to pay attention if I'm serious. Besides, if is there really that much harm in letting her be happy for us?
Oh, famous last words.
My serious tone and offensive caprice seems to catch Eileen off guard. It catches me a little off guard too. Oh God, is that gonna be the thing, the breaking point?
Fine.
Like, I don't like your friends.
If you're gonna tell her, then I want to be there too.
Discussion comes to an end, yet I find myself not wanting to leave, despite having nothing further to say in particular. It seems Eileen has the same problem as she awkwardly mills about. The chatting students passing around us, only making the silence between us more painted. Or pointed. Ah, she's paints. Would it be okay to kiss her here now? Yesterday in the park, we did it without thinking. Eileen's always so awkward about physical affection that I'm not sure she'd like it, especially in public, so I probably shouldn't. Probably shouldn't. What I'm thinking must have been plain to see as Eileen reaches down, placing her hand on top of my head and scruffing it around in response. It might be an odd way for her to show her feelings, but I can't say I hate the gesture. I feel my cheeks blushing as her hand rubs my head, enjoying every moment until she stops. Eileen's awkwardness around all this makes me feel a little better about my own uncertainty. Everything will work out fine, I'm sure of it.
Ever the optimist.
You like optimists.
Well, we better get to class. See you at the club, I suppose.
She sure doesn't seem to share my optimism as she waves and walks off, nor my like of our new club. I'm sure she'll come around, though. I mean, she came around to me, she can come around to anything. Oh. With the afternoon wearing on, I trudge up the familiar route to the second floor of the arts building. The sounds of raised voices come from up ahead, easily audible in the otherwise dead silent hallways. If I'm not mistaken, they're coming from the art room itself. Steeling myself for what's to come, I sigh and head on up to the door inside. Oh boy, what's going on? Eileen and Caprice have already arrived as usual, each standing on the opposite side of the table as they fume at each other. Oh boy, already? Their heads snap towards me in unison the moment the door rattles open, making my heart skip a beat. Yeah?
Help me talk some sense into this woman, please. Just relax. As art club president, I have everything under control. Everything except the club part. I mean, I would have thought a club needed things like official paperwork, an advisor, funding for supplies that haven't been pilfered from the real art classes. Basically, more than an excited confirmation of a club existing. That's why I'm working on the posters.
Feeling sorry for the heavily sighing Eileen, my eyes drift to said posters lying on the table between them. I walk over and tentatively take a look at the one sitting on top, his sharp graphics and color scheme catching the eye. Color scheme of being steelish, blue, and white. They do look nice.
See? People will love them.
I may say that, but it's a little obvious this is out of her comfort zone when it comes to art. Her sketching is always nice, but her work with paints comes off a little bit crude. Still, trying new things is to be praised.
Think about this logically. It's nearly Christmas. All the students are going to be going on break soon. Even if they weren't, nobody would be looking for a club to join around now anyway. I wouldn't exactly say that.
Reese is quick on the draw as she leans over and latches onto my shoulder. beaming a smug look of victory at her opponent. I feel like I've been reduced to a useful prop in an argument, but Caprice isn't wrong. Eileen looks physically pained as she groans in frustration. She did walk right into that one. Is it just because we were the ones that wanted to join? Yeah. Right. In what could only be interpreted as the universal sign of giving up, she shakes her head and starts to walk away, retreating into the cabinet to grab her things. It looks like posters will be the accomplishment of today as far as the club goes. I suppose it doesn't hurt to try and draw in some more numbers, or more members.
Hopefully we can get them soon, too. I wanted to have another club outing, and the more the merrier. And like I declared, we're going to make the pizza place a regular thing for the club.
Yeah, you mentioned that. And I'm up for it. It wasn't pizza. Not up for the whole paying for it. Eileen looks drearily at the traitor to her cause, but knows her goose is cooked as she hangs her head. I swear she looks more tired than usual.
Then it's settled.
Caprice goes back to fussing over her posters, brushing off some specks of dust that have settled on the paint.
Point.
Paint looks like point, and point looks like paint. Taking advantage of the distraction, I look to Eileen. She grimaces as I pointedly flick my eyes back to our companion, plainly hoping to leave this for another day by her reaction. Reluctantly, Eileen sets her paints down and plods back over like a child accepting their bitter medicine. In hindsight, perhaps she was trying to use her painting as an excuse to not deal with this. This is one of my few friends, however. I'd feel bad hiding this from her. Even if we tried to, she'd just poke and poke until one of us eventually spilled the beans. She is an agent of chaos.
What's up with you two?
Caprice, there's something we need to tell you.
Oh God, you're pregnant!
Are you referencing the Barbie thing?
Not that I know of.
I think they were Barbies. The dolls, like, I'm not pregnant. Like, you're too beautiful. You're too young. No, you really never seen that video?
I don't know if I know what you're talking about.
Okay, I have to show you too. It's been used so many times for, like, animatics and whatever, like...
Maybe I know it if I actually saw it again, but with...
Yeah, I don't even know... I could show you the original video, but it would probably be funnier to find, like, an actual... I just don't know which one the... It's fine. I'll just send you the original video, and then you can probably imagine that it's been used many times for other things. Oh, but the original video is like 7 minutes long. I'll just find a clip used for an animatic. That's probably faster. Oh, there's a My Hero one. This could be good. I've never seen it, but I don't know. It's probably fine if it's the same video or same audio. The art looks cute.
I'll have to watch that later. Someone's clearly trying to avoid this confrontation. But to make this absolutely clear, this does not leave the room. Do you understand? Oh, yes, ma'am. I'll bet.
Eileen and I have started. I mean, it just happened recently, but like
Oh,
as in
no.
yesterday.
We're touching butts.
Whoa, we have not. You have not touched my life. I feel Eileen take my hand in hers. I worry for a second about the sweatiness of my palm, but feeling her hand closing around mine settles my nerves. I never realized how warm someone else's hand feel. As her fingers tighten, I realize something else. Eileen's settling herself just as much as me.
Huh? Like, dating? So, you guys are, but then, how'd you, pregnant? What? Yeah, science babies, bitch. Ooh, you guys are serious after dating for only one day.
Oh no. My guess that Caprice wouldn't go too wild turns out to be true. Even her surprise feeling a little exaggerated for effect.
Well then, aren't you glad you can do art together all the time now? Wasn't I right? Roommates to be, wink wink, nudge nudging, all that stuff I said?
God.
Look, we don't need any help, much less help from you. But without me, you guys wouldn't have gotten together at all, never would have met. It's basically like the red string of fate kind of brought you guys together, but I was one who pulled the knot, or something.
Done. Just don't go too crazy helping things along, promise?
Oh, I promise.
Well, sounds like things are lively in here. Why does it smell homosexual?
I needed to snap towards the doorway, while strolling in with an expression more bored than in the least bit surprised. Eileen's hand lets go of mine, but the warmth remains as I reflexively feel my hand with the other to recount the sensation.
Girls,
I'm
you
glad
could
Eileen
not be more obvious.
Okay. I'm sorry, Eileen. I'm glad Eileen is a more collected person than I am, calmly playing off the interruption. Oh my gosh, everyone's here. Just as she's about to greet him, though, Millie slides around his large figure and into the room.
Oh my goodness, Wallace, you're quite right. It absolutely stinks of the gay in here. And it's not just me and Caprice.
Really, you're here?
What?
Oh, you're looking cheerful today. We just finished our own club work, so thought we'd pop by.
So, you're in the writing club too, Wallace?
Only for now.
Only until I
Oh, and
graduate from
before-
this place. I'm not joining this club, no matter how many times you ask.
Make it
Oh,
sound
no.
like
I was gonna say in before, fucking, they're the couple.
Wallace and Millie.
Yeah.
I can see that. You make it sound like me or some horrible fate.
I smile a little at Eileen suddenly finding some pride in the art club, now that someone's spoken against it.
That's what I actually came here for. Haley was wanting us to join her for takeout.
All right, takeout. Lead the way.
I don't know. Okay, not important then. Millie gives us a polite wave goodbye as Caprice skips over to pick up her hoodie on the way out. Unfortunately for Caprice, Eileen doesn't let her go so easily.
And your club? I'm just letting the lovebirds, have some time together. I mean, wait, that doesn't leave this room, but I'm still in the room, so technically, today's art club meeting's over. Good work, everybody. Bye.
You did nothing. With a thumbs up from Caprice, the two disappear out the door and head off down the hallway. The three of us are left to our own devices after they leave.
So, I could smell the gay as soon as I stepped in the door, so bye.
Well, I think Wallace to be a perfectly nice person. I'm still not really sure how to act around him.
Just can't pin
Caprice
that
no
guy.
longer be- Yeah. Eileen and her friends, impossible to pin. With Caprice no longer being the center of attention, that familiar self-consciousness I have around strangers flares up once again. It seems I'm not alone in not quite knowing what to say. Wallace and Eileen doing little more than awkwardly mill around. Doing little more than awkwardly mill. Oh, okay. Given that they're good friends, it makes me think something is going on.
I can tell you two kissed.
I told her, Wallace, you don't need to keep your mouth shut anymore.
Oh my god, the tension. Palpable. I could tell by the way she put the towel away after you left that you two were basically undressing each other with your eyes.
Gotcha. Oh, that's cute. She's like Wallace. I think she's hot, though. As he lets out a sigh of relief, it finally clicks. Wait, you knew about Eileen and I?
Eileen, yes. Not you, though. Going by the fact this didn't just become intensely awkward, I'm going to say things worked out.
Eileen takes my opposite shoulder and shakes me lightly.
Girlfriend. Acquired. Seems so.
Well, I'm happy for you two. Hope it works out. Normies go explode. I'll just go die alone. It's fine. So much for bumming at your place all the time. You know the drill. If you two are over there, tape over the lock.
But why does everyone know that trick? This is literally the first time I've actually heard of it. You mentioning it this many times.
I thought it was common knowledge.
I've heard sock on the door, but not tape.
I feel like a sock on the door is way too obvious.
I know,
I guess
but
maybe
that's what
well,
I've
I
heard.
think is what I am attributing it to though is like on the front door, like if you're in an apartment or something. Which I guess I don't know. That's just me assuming like I couldn't. I don't know. Like at my place, I just wouldn't want anybody here. Just like in general, like it's one area, you know. So I guess maybe that's just me assuming. But I guess if I also wouldn't have a roommate at my place, so I don't know. It's whatever.
Yeah, I think the sock on the door might come from the, and I'm not saying that I've ever actually seen this in use, but I've seen in a show. It was in a college dorm room setting.
See, 'cause even I feel like if you put a sock on the door, someone's gonna fucking take the sock. Like, why would they take it?
Yeah.
I don't know. They just would, because of course they would. Like, that's what I
Yeah,
thought.
because people are weird.
Yeah.
So, but I mean that's. I'm not saying it makes sense. I'm just saying I've heard the saying like sock on the door.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Told you I'd find someone who could put up with me.
That's not the kind of thing you should say about yourself, nor should you pride the fact that, you know what, it's fine. It's your guys' second day, first day, whatever. Not gonna get into it. Anyway, like I said, reeks of homosexual in here. Wallace is out.
We will, thanks.
Take it easy.
We give each other our goodbyes before he leaves, his unmistakably large figure slowly disappearing down the orange-lit hallway. And then there were two. I thought you didn't want to tell anyone.
Wallace is different. He's known I like girls since we were in high school. He's known I like you for a while now, too.
Oh, please let us get the conversation. And so, when did you realize you liked me?
No, I mean, I told Rose like last week. When did you tell Wallace? Oh, well, I was like,
The moment I saw you pick up vending machine.
Yeah.
you have no idea how long I've waited for a woman who would just punch a machine in public. It really does it for me.
Then that same day, I found Wallace. I was like, I think I'm in love. Oh, I feel myself blush. The thought that Eileen had talked to Wallace about me like that makes me smile.
Suppose we better head home too, given the club's meet's over.
Guess so. Wait, what? Head home? What? Yeah, it's an obvious invitation for us to leave together, but I found my feet stuck. I know I'll see her again tomorrow, but
Something on your mind?
I don't really know how to phrase this, but what happens now? expression she gives is one of genuine thought rather than judging me for being so lost. It's only now that I wonder if this is actually her first relationship or not. If it is, that makes my confusion a lot more embarrassing.
That's up to you as much as it is me, you know? I guess school has got us for the week, but how about we go for a date on Saturday? Be good to get some use out of the car for once, and, you know, first date, fine. Second date, ooh. Third date, touch butts.
Yes, that would be good. I mean, yes. Yeah, no, sure, let's do that. Yep.
I can drive us, so just give a heads up once you work something out.
As I consider the prospect, I can see a little excitement from Eileen at the idea of going on our first date, though I doubt she's realized it herself. A silence settles in the room. I see my chance.
Choo! Allison, I don't know if I like the way you look at it.
I grab her hand. Oh, okay.
You kiss her, yeah.
Okay, I was like, I interlock fingers. I wanted to make the joke that I go grab a stool and then I climb it and then I kiss her face. Taking Eileen's hands in mine and raising myself to my toes, I close my eyes and let my chin push forward. My heart feels to stop for a fleeting moment, my lips gently pressing to Eileen's as our hands intertwine. As the lips part and I come back down, my heart makes up for lost time. Come to think of it, I guess that's the first time I've ever kissed someone myself. I have to admit, the physical side of us being together is nice, even if it is awkward. I can't help but feel a sensation lingering despite the moment having passed, filling me with warmth. Even Eileen, so normally placid and stoic, looks flushed. Two of us end up standing around like complete dorks, the only sound being the trees rustling outside. I've been wanting to do that since this morning.
I've been wanting to do this since last week. Ha! This week getting bolder by the day.
So it was only last week?
This week getting bolder by the day. Just saying something, because it's been 2 days.
If I had a nickel for if I had a nickel for every time I wanted to kiss you, I've had 2 nickels.
It isn't a lot, but it's a lot considering we started going out yesterday.
Yep. With a gentle smile, Eileen reaches over and rubs my hair. Even if I still don't quite know how to react when she does so, I can feel my head leaning into it and a dumb grin spreading on my face.
It's cute.
We're cute.
Looks like we got a date to look forward to on Saturday.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to have to call
Can
it
we
there.
just skip the Saturday?
I do wonder if we do seem to kind of hop around a lot, so. Hot. So,
We've made more progress than planned. Did you? Oh well. First, did you see the song that I posted?
Yeah, I'm gonna exit this and I'm gonna share it or watch it rather.